Kingston right now, going to Port Antonio on the north coast of Jamaica. Taking kind of the local bus company bus up there. It's called Knutsford Express. Bus ticket costs $15. I also couldn't find a taxi to get to the bus station this morning, so I had to hustle on foot in this glorious, beautiful weather outside for about a mile, and then I made it, and I was still about 20 minutes early. Perks of having long legs. As you can see, kind of a nice bus. Has Wi-Fi, some sort of movie playing. I don't know what it is, but there's also Wi-Fi. You can only get 250 megs, so kind of comfy. The driver, Carlton, got on and talked to us for a while. He warned us that the road is kind of windy and bumpy, and there could be a route change. So I guess we'll see how it plays out. Stopped to use the restroom. This town's called Anotto Bay. A lot of people back in the center of the town, chilling on the street, kind of selling things there, souvenirs and things. Doesn't look open. Nice little gazebo. There's a urinal right here. Right on.
Western Bay, great outside. Jade. Who's Jade?
Port Antonio. Errol Flynn Marina. Errol Flynn being a popular actor in the 40s, maybe even before then. He had a perplexity towards teenage girls. It's really all I know about him. That and the fact that my dad says I look a little bit like him, crossed with Jimmy Stewart, crossed with some other old actor that nobody would recognize unless you're 65 years old. Look at that mega yacht right there.
Yeah, I came in here about a week now.
Yeah.
This is the season.
What's your name, man?
My name is Edgar.
Edgar. Right on, dude. My name's Harrington.
Yeah.
Whose boat is it?
I don't know, because normally it was maybe somebody who work on it maybe will tell us. Sometimes they keep it a secret, you know.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
The owner should was coming yesterday evening or something like that.
Yeah, to me, if you say mega yacht, it translates to rich asshole.
Yes, rich asshole.
Rich asshole. That's who owns it, right? Big 18th century church over there on the side.
Yeah, Anglican church.
Anglican church. Do you know what the name of the church is? That's just Anglican church? English church. Stops for a red stripe. It's kind of a craft market thing. A few restaurants and stuff. I kind of like this guy's game. Trapping tourists into playing checkers with him. Edgar's still palling around. He's kind of a tout, but oh well, happens. Come to Jamaica, they said. Flee the clouds and the rain of Seattle. Not so much. Anyway, it's the next day. I shook Edgar the tout. I keep telling him on WhatsApp that I'll find other travelers. We'll pay him to be a tour guide. But when asked if he had a car, he said no. And I was like, oh, okay. So, yeah, I don't feel like just paying for taxis so some random guy can kind of bring me around. Anyway, this is Port Antonio. Nice caulk right there. I'm gonna grab some breakfast. Kind of slept like trash last night. Hi, bird. So it's like 10:50 right now. Go back to where I got the beer yesterday. The omelets there. And I gotta walk back into town. Hi, puppy. I gotta walk back into town and use the ATM again. I'm gonna go to Boston Bay today, which is on the east coast of Jamaica. And I highly doubt anywhere has an ATM or takes card. Well, never mind. Guess I'll walk into town and find some food. Town's a lot different on a Sunday morning. Everyone's kind of at church, it kind of looked like. A few people still out in the streets. Yesterday I waited like 45 minutes in line to use the ATM, so hopefully everybody's just giving their tithings in cash this morning and already has it. Got a couple bananas, got a grapefruit from a woman selling them on the street. So 3 bananas and a grapefruit for 200 Jamaican dollars, about $1.60. So I just got some curry, some rice, and some coleslaw from this guy over here. That ended up costing 300. So this is the inside of a route taxi. These are the bus system, essentially. Basically on the side it just has the route that they run. And, so this guy's running me to Boston Bay, but it says Long Bay on the side of it. So it's an economical, cheap way to do it. Alright, so I had the route taxi just drop me off on the side of the road here. He didn't actually know which place was mine, and I wasn't entirely sure where it was either. So it was a little questionable, but he dropped me off. It only cost 150 Jamaican dollars to get down here. It's probably about a 15-minute ride. Google Maps says it's more. Anyway, this is my guest house. This is my room. It was $25 a night. Shared bathroom, no AC. Decent enough. That's my guest house up there, Toga Guest House. It's pretty nice, pretty impressed by it. Now I'm gonna walk into town as these cars just rip down the road right next to me. Walk back to town. This is actually the part of Jamaica which claims to be the place that started jerk chicken, jerk seasoning, the way of cooking food. Probably gonna go get some of that. Hopefully it makes me less sick than the curry I got from the googly-eyed Jamaican man this morning. Walked into this place. This whole area is all basically jerk restaurants. I picked the first one where the guys got my attention, and now here I am. Got a quarter of a chicken, I got a sweet potato. This is called Festival. I had already had this, I didn't realize it. I thought Festival would be like, I don't know, vegetables or something, but it's just basically a little breadstick, and I got a red stripe. I don't know how much those cost yet, but I'll figure it out. All right, I just left that restaurant there, down right in the corner, Boston Church Center. And it ended up costing 1,000 Jamaican dollars, which is about the equivalent to, I want to say like $8, somewhere around there, which is really good for, I mean, you just saw it, a large quarter of a chicken, a sweet potato, and the breadstick Festival thing, and a red stripe. I'm cool with it. I'm gonna stay here for the rest of my trip, I think. I'm really down with the colors on this house right here. Looks like I could eat it. There goes my route taxi. Pretty sure that man was just drinking rum and punch as he was whipping around the streets. So we made it.